So let's get right into this. So this is Brynne. She played Anne in Stay Out of the Fucking Attic. It is currently streaming on Shudder. That movie is pretty awesome. The story, the characters, you guys will love it. And the second part, you probably wonder, what is Shudderary Explained? So that is, I'm going to talk about why I, you know, put together this entire event for the second time. And you know, why is it different now? And you know, the who picks the movies, who picks the directors, actors, and whatnot, and just the whole purpose of what is this for and why am I doing it, and learning from this and everything. So we're going to get right into that. Brynne is going to stick around for this. So and you could join in, and you can even ask me a question if you want to. Like if you're sitting there like, hey, I want to ask her something, go ahead. I'm open.
Flip the tables on you.
Just don't ask my age, girl.
I won't. Don't ask mine.
We're the same age.
Yeah.
Anyway, she like, girl, please. Where does Shudderary come from? Like, why Shudderary? So, when I decided to dedicate an entire month to Shudder, I was trying to figure out what to call it. I mean, I didn't want to call it, you know, Shudder dedicated, or I don't know, any kind of weird stuff. So since I was going to dedicate the entire month of January, after trying to place Shudder, I decided to put Shudderary. And now that I hear it, it sounds kind of funny, but it just worked out pretty well. And I went through my friend Yasmina and I asked her, what do you think? And she said, well, that doesn't sound too bad. Leave it what it is. So now it's Shudderary. So that's where they came from. So why Shudder? Shudder has really great films, very diverse, from foreign to domestic. They showcase everyone. It just feels like they give everyone a chance that they can. And their films are a lot of independent filmmakers who are just coming up, or who's already there, or struggling, or who have an idea, and they just showcase that all are welcome. And that's what I really do appreciate about that streaming service. So that's why I chose them. I mean, there's so many other companies out there, but for them, I've seen really great films. So what is the purpose of Shudderary? Why do this? What's the point? What am I trying to prove? Doing this, like I said, it kind of helps me get over the fear of talking to people. Also, I love talking to people, so that's why I do it. So it's kind of like a dynamic thing here. I get, you know, 2 out of 1. Also talking to people like Brynne, you know, who it's her first film, and she enjoyed it. She loved every bit of it, and she wants to explore more into acting and things like that. So hearing her perspective on being on set was really inspiring. It made me want to continue to pursue to talk to people. It doesn't matter if they're famous actors or just beginning. It's just exciting being on set, being someone appreciating their talents and giving them an opportunity to showcase what they can do. And she got a chance to do that. And I wish her, you know, great success. Sometimes it starts off really fast and sometimes it starts off slow, but sometimes it gives you an opportunity to learn who you really are. Mm-hmm. And Shudderary has really helped me understand what I wanted to do. Mm-hmm. And I wanted to talk to people like Brynne. And sometimes you know more about a story from getting straight to the source. And you know, you could watch a movie and think you know it, and then when you hear the process and how many hours and how they get into characters, and you know, just the moments that are the precious, that it just makes you feel alive and understand what these people go through to give us a performance that we could talk to our friends about and family, and memorable, stories. And Stay Out of the Attic has a very good memorable story because it's based on true people. Some of them are based on true people. So it's really hit close to home for some. Some people don't understand it, but that's okay. So that's why I chose Shudder, and that's the purpose of this whole Shudderary, is to get involved into these characters and stories. So the big enchilada here is who picks the movies. So we'll go with that. Who picks the movies? Who picks the people to talk to? If you see a YouTuber, a podcaster, a blogger, or anything like that, I choose them, and they choose the movies. Now, I choose everybody. Maybe I should say it that way, a little differently. I do choose everybody, but sometimes when I reach out to actors, producers, directors, and writers, they choose me. And let me explain. Because I can ask you, but you could be like, no. But if you agree, you chose me. Do you get what I'm saying? So then it's the movies. Who chooses the movies? Well, I do, except for the podcasters, YouTubers. They choose their movie. They go on to Shudder and say, I want that film. I want to talk about that one. And I have to watch it and or rewatch it. And, we talk about it. As far as the actors and stuff, I choose the film, and they, when I ask them, they choose, to, if they want to, come on my show. So it is a process. It is, it's very, scary sometimes, because you really want to talk to someone. Like, I really want to talk to Brynne here about her character, because her character is very important. And I didn't get a chance to do it last time, but I was like, I want to do it now. And hearing her perspective of her character and how much this mean, not just the character, but in the acting field, is it's just rewarding. Mm-hmm. And I do appreciate her being on here. What do I hope to achieve? Inspire people, want to do better, want to be greater than they are. Understand films. Films are fun. Films can be serious, but they are fake. They're not real. It's blood, guts, and gore. It's just entertainment. But you can learn. You can learn from them. They're an art. It's like a moving canvas. Mm-hmm. That's pretty much what it is. There's artists who paints, and there are other artists who act out scenes that are given to them, and they put their own perspective on the characters, and we get to see the moving canvas from their eyes. So it's the same. And I want to achieve that, and also I want to be a better speaker. I want to be a better communicator. I want to analyze films better. I want people to understand films are here to analyze and enjoy, and just have a good time, regardless of the content. They're here to be explored. No film is terrible. Even though we've seen some films that were questionable, like, what was that? But I've met people who enjoyed a film, like loved it, and I was just like, oh my goodness. But that's not my place to tell them not to watch it, not to enjoy it, because in horror we need everybody. Horror is a very small family, and we need everybody, regardless if they like it or not, just to spread the word out. Horror life is tough. So that is pretty much what that is. Do I get nervous? Yes, I get nervous talking to everybody. Some people believe I don't because they don't hear it. I get nervous talking to every single person you see me talk to, because I want to make sure I say the right things. I want to make sure they're comfortable. It's just a process. I'm sweating right now because of Brynne.
I can leave.
um, because I just want them to have a good time and understand I respect what they do and I understand what they do. Sometimes I don't ask all the right questions. Sometimes I forget things, but it's okay. It's just life. You know, you learn from the next person. But that's pretty much why I do this, and I hope everybody enjoy that. And you know, just check out my videos, and that's it. I mean, you don't have to like them, you don't have to love them, but in either way between, if you just sit here and just enjoy them, I appreciate that in some form. So, but yeah, and you really never know. But I am just so just happy that I had an opportunity to talk to you, and you're here for Shudderary for me to explain it. So by me explaining, what did you think? What is Shudderary?
Pop quiz.
Yeah.
I think it's amazing. A lot of horror films go completely, it goes over people's heads sometimes, and they have such deep meanings to them. And sometimes horror movies are the only ways that we can really truly communicate some of those ideas. And I think that like Guillermo del Toro and is a fantastic example of that. I'd love to do something like one of his films or work with him someday. Like I have like a director producer crush on him. I want to like work for him. I'd love to stay in the horror industry specifically because of how much there is to be told, and you breaking it down and looking into it is truly admirable, because a lot of people don't really think about why is that character the way that they are. But you ask the actors, why is that character the way that it is? You care that about the backstory, which is really great, because that's how the people when we made this film, that character became very special to me. And so when people appreciate her and love her, I'm so happy. It's so great. It's the best feeling.
Well, you did a really good job, an amazing job.
I appreciate
in this
that.
film. You're going to get out there. I know it's going to happen.
I appreciate it
It's
a
just,
lot.
we want it to happen right now.
I know, I'm so impatient, but I know that if I am patient, I will get there.
Or get one of those roles that just really like blow your hair back. Like, oh, I can't believe it. I'm here.
Yeah. I'd love to have one. I'd drop everything to go film a movie right now.
You hear that?
I love it.
She's good. So you guys have to stay yeah, you have to stay here. You have to stay here. So you guys have to watch Stay Out of the Attic. Check it out. And Brynne, I wish you the best.
Thank you.
I wish you great success, and it will happen. You were great in this film.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
You are so welcome. So if you guys like this video, please like, subscribe, and don't forget to leave a comment. Check out my other videos, and more Shudderary videos are coming your way. So thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time. Bye, guys.